And we are back. Welcome to LTTV, yo. I'm so glad to be back, y'all. So glad to be here with you to talk to you today about several things that are happening in my world. Lots of amazing news, okay? But I really want to answer this question that I've been getting a lot from people that are in my community, and it's what topics should be written in a book? Like, what topics should we be talking about? There's so many topics that people want to know about, like just everything in life. And there's millions and millions and millions of titles of books and hundreds and thousands of authors that are writing books. And there's just so much going on in the literary world, especially because publishing a book is easier than it has ever been in human history. Anyone can use free 99 tools online to publish a book. Anyone, even a child, can go on Google and type in how to publish a book, and they can get the instructions and they can publish a book. Like, this is amazing. Let's just sit in this for a second. Let's just enjoy this moment of peace and solitude, because this is like no other time in history. This is amazing. So, I want you to get that in your mind. Okay? Get that in your mind. The other thing I want you to think about is that you can become a successful author without even being famous or having a lot of money or paying for ads or knowing all the right people. Like, you can still be a successful author and be someone who doesn't really do well with English. Like, some people don't do well with English. Some people don't write well. Some people don't like to read. And you can still become a successful author, because reading and writing, listening and speaking are all skills. Publishing is a skill. Marketing, promoting, and selling, those are skills. That means those are things that can be learned. Learning another language, right? Yo hablo español. Aprender en la escuela. What else? There's a couple phrases that I know really well. um, but the languages can be learned. Words can be learned, right? Skills can be learned. So just because you didn't come out of the womb successful and winning doesn't mean that you can't do it now. Okay? You can do it now. Regardless of what happened to you in the past, yesterday, last week, whatever, whatever. And I'm not downplaying anything that has ever happened to you, because I've had some things happen to me too. And if you don't know what things I'm talking about, you need to go to Amazon and get my book, Secrets from My Closet, Unveiling the Past in Order to Heal in the Future. It tells you the things that I've had to overcome in my life. Life ain't been no easy peasy, mac and cheesy, lemon squeezy life. No. I'm happy now because I've learned how to make the best of it. Happy is a skill. Joy is a state of mind, right? It's up here. You have to learn how to protect your peace. You have to learn how to be positive, how to be stable, how to be consistent, how to be who you are, who God meant you to be. You got to learn how to be all these things. Okay? But most of all, you got to be love. If you be love, then you avoid a lot of other problems. Just remember, I be love. I'm love. Okay. God is love. I am love. That's it. That gets rid of a whole lot of other problems. Okay. So let's get into this. So if you are thinking about writing a book, somebody keeps telling you you need to write a book, you just keep hearing this over and over and over. You waking up in the middle of the night with this book idea. It's all up in your stomach, all up in your chest. It's all up in this area. Like you just like you feel like you pregnant. You got your stomach like, oh, am I pregnant? Yeah, you're pregnant with a book idea. You're pregnant with a story. You're pregnant with something. You're pregnant with a message. You got a purpose. It's time to let it out. Go ahead and breathe. Breathe, stretch, shake, let it go. It's one of the songs that is on my playlist when I go to the gym. Breathe, stretch, shake, let it go. Okay, it's from the 90s. Check it out. Or 2000s, early 2000s. I'm dating myself. I'm aging myself. Anyways, what do you write about? Do you write about your story? Yes, you write about your story, but it has to be relevant to other people's story. You need to make sure people see their story inside of your story. Okay, they got to see their story inside of your story. So I wrote my first book, and it was 2017, and it was my story, and it was about my life. And so there was a lot of I, we, us, my, mine. Like there was a lot of language about me. Okay. What I didn't know with that first book was I was supposed to make it relevant to other people because the readers are the ones that are going to keep the sales going because they're going to refer it and they're going to review it and they're going to just keep the story going. So after about 3 months, I mean, the sales just went boop because it wasn't relevant anymore. Okay. Then I wrote a book about, what year was this? This was the second book. It was like 2018. I wrote a book about parenting. That was okay for a few months. Then it just went, okay. Then I wrote a book about self-care for busy moms. That was okay. And then it went, you see a pattern? And then I wrote a book about self-publishing, and that did a little bit better. And then I wrote 2 books in 1 year with 2 different groups of people. So there were 2 different anthologies, and those were good. Those went number 1 on Amazon within 24 hours under the new release category. One of them was number 1 in the business mentorship area. And the other one was number 1 in the young juvenile nonfiction. Under it was called youth self-esteem. That was the category. So we were number 1 within the first 24 hours because we had a whole marketing campaign going on. We had a whole team of people that were working together at the same time, and we had a lot of momentum and a lot of synergy that lasted not just a few months but like a couple of years. So those books were really, really good. Okay. The book that I sell today that people keep asking me about is the one that literally I wrote a book about how to write a book. So that's the book that people want. So literally, like that is my moneymaker. That is the one that I literally only sell to my clients basically because it's such a great book. Like you could literally take it, go home, create a book and come back and be like, look, I have a book. But what I really want you to do is to be able to build a brand. And I want you to be able to get passive residual income from your book, but also from everything that you build around your book. So if you have a really good, solid manuscript, oh my gosh, you can create an ebook, a paperback. You can create a audiobook. You can create a course. Like these are things that I've done around my core book, right? You can create a journal. You can create a workbook. Like, oh my gosh, the sky is the limit. There is no sky. There is no limit, right? There's just atmosphere and universe. There is no sky. There's no limit. And you can do anything you want to do if you put your mind to it. You hear that a lot, but it's absolutely true. Okay. It's absolutely true. Okay, so I want to tell you about what's going on July 8th. I am doing a challenge. It's a 5-day challenge. Publish your book in 5-day challenge. I've been doing this thing for years. Here's the remix. Remix. The remix is that I am going to sprinkle in some information that I've been learning about AI. I'm going to sprinkle in some artificial intelligence for you. Okay. Hold up. Wait a minute. Let me put some AI in it. Okay. Once you learn how to remix your thoughts and sprinkle a little bit of AI in it, it's AI infused. It's an infusion. All right. It's an infusion. And it's 5 days of me teaching you how to use my framework to write, edit, format, publish, and sell your book in 5 days. It's my 5 steps. Okay. We go through it. It's called RAPS. It's writing, revising, advertising, publishing, and selling. We go through the whole thing. Okay. So you want to get in the door. Right now, the door is wide open. Registration is $47. That's for the general admission. That's for everybody. Okay. And everybody gets to come into the Facebook group and you get to hang out and network and meet other people. Now, VIP is $97. That is for people who actually want to come in and get their questions answered. Okay. The platinum members get more. Okay. Platinum members get to be a part of my paid membership for 30 days. That means after the challenge, you still get support from me. Okay. This is something that I do for people who they know, okay, I know I'm going to need 30 days of support. I'm going to need to go somewhere to type my questions in and be like, hey, I need help. So if you know that that's you and you're like generally one of those students in the class that's like, teacher, I need help. Okay. Then you need to come in platinum. Platinum is $197. You get to ask unlimited questions. Okay. Once again, 47 for general admission, 97 for VIP, 197 for platinum. And platinum members, you get to be hot seat coaching on day 1 all the way through. Hot seat coaching. So if you want me to do some laser focus questions about your book and take a look at what you're writing, then you want to go platinum. Okay. All right. So we start on July 8th. If you go to any of my profiles, the link is in the bio. You can just click it and join. If there's an issue with the link or you have an extra question, just type challenge in the comments and I'll make sure to communicate with you directly. Okay. All right. That's all I have to share with you today. If you have a topic that you feel like should be in a book, share it with me. Okay. Because there are only certain things that are relevant. People want to know mind, body, and soul. They want to know how to improve their mind through education. They want to know how to improve their body through diet and exercise. They want to know how to improve their soul through relationships. Okay. That's it. Those are the big things that people really, really want to know. Those are the things that should be in a book. Those are the books that sell over and over and over again on autopilot. Those are the topics that get people passive residual income because those are the things that people want to learn. Okay. That's it, y'all. Have a beautiful weekend. Have a beautiful week. Have an amazing life. Enjoy your life. Okay. Bye.